Ever wondered why you should drink coffee while intermittent fasting? This question isn't as outlandish as it may seem. Today, we're going to delve into the world of intermittent fasting, a lifestyle practice that has surged in popularity in recent years, and the role coffee plays in it. Intermittent fasting, simply put, is a pattern of eating that alternates between periods of eating and fasting. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. It's an eating rhythm that our ancestors likely experienced, a rhythm that modern life has somewhat disrupted. The fasting period can range from 16 hours to a whole day, twice a week, or even a couple of days a week. It all depends on the specific protocol one chooses to follow. Now, you might be wondering, where does coffee fit into all of this? Well, coffee is more than just a morning pick-me-up. It's a zero-calorie beverage that doesn't break your fast, and can, in fact, be a great companion during your fasting hours. Intriguing, isn't it? Drinking coffee while fasting may seem counterintuitive. After all, isn't fasting all about abstaining from consumables? Well, not quite. Intermittent fasting is about abstaining from caloric intake, and since black coffee has virtually no calories, it's generally considered acceptable during the fasting phase. But the benefits of coffee during fasting go beyond just being a calorie-free beverage. Imagine this. You're in the midst of your fasting period, and you're feeling a little sluggish. You reach for a cup of black coffee, and almost like magic, you feel a surge of energy. That's not just the caffeine doing its job. There's a lot more to it, and the science behind it is truly fascinating. So now that we've set the stage, are you ready to dive deeper into the intriguing science behind drinking coffee during intermittent fasting? How does it affect your body, your metabolism, and your overall fasting experience? Stay tuned to understand the intriguing science behind drinking coffee during intermittent fasting. So, how does coffee play a role during intermittent fasting? You might be wondering. Well, let's delve into the science behind it. In the world of fasting, coffee is a bit of a superhero. It is a zero-calorie beverage that not only helps to stave off hunger, but also brings a host of health benefits. The key to these superpowers lies in a little molecule we know as caffeine. Now, caffeine is a stimulant. When it enters our bloodstream, it heads straight for the brain. There, it binds to the adenosine receptors. Normally, adenosine binds to these receptors and slows down nerve cell activity, making us feel tired. But when caffeine takes its place, it speeds up the nerve cells. This results in increased mental alertness and reduced feelings of fatigue, which can be particularly beneficial during a fast. But that's not the only superpower of caffeine. It also stimulates the nervous system to send signals to the fat cells, telling them to break down fat. This process is called lipolysis. During lipolysis, the fat cells release fatty acids into the bloodstream, which the body can then use to fuel its activities instead of relying on the glucose from food. This is a boon during fasting when our food intake is limited. Moreover, coffee is rich in antioxidants. These compounds help fight inflammation and protect our cells from damage. During fasting, when your body is under a bit of stress, these antioxidants can provide a much-needed boost to your body's defenses. So, in essence, coffee during fasting can help increase your energy levels, boost your mental alertness, stimulate fat burning, and provide antioxidant support. But coffee is not a lone ranger in this fasting adventure. It works in harmony with other crucial elements to optimize your fasting experience. One such vital element is electrolytes. But that's not all. Coffee also works in harmony with another essential element of our diet, electrolytes. And we'll delve into that in our next segment. So, stay tuned. Ever wonder why you feel a little off during your fasting hours? Electrolytes might be the answer. Let's start with the basics. Electrolytes are tiny particles that carry electric charge. They're not some high-tech gadgetry, but naturally occurring substances in our bodies. They include minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. These little guys are vital for a host of bodily functions. They help regulate our heart and brain function, balance fluid levels, move nutrients into our cells, and waste out of them. They're like the unsung heroes of our body's daily operations. Now, when we fast, our body goes into a state of conservation mode. It starts using stored energy, and in the process, can lose electrolytes. This is because many of our electrolytes are stored in the fluid compartments of our body, which tend to deplete during fasting. Imagine a car running low on oil. It might still function, but not as smoothly as it should. That's what happens to our bodies when electrolyte levels drop. You might feel a bit off, fatigued, or even get muscle cramps. Think of it this way. Our bodies are like a complex electrical system, and electrolytes are the conductors. When there's an imbalance, the system can't work as efficiently. This could manifest in various ways, from minor discomforts like headaches or fatigue to more serious conditions like irregular heartbeat. It's important to note that everyone's body reacts differently to fasting. Some might experience these symptoms, while others won't. However, understanding the role of electrolytes gives us a better grasp of how our body functions during fasting and how to support it. In the context of intermittent fasting, maintaining electrolyte balance is crucial. It helps ensure that our bodies can function optimally, even when we're not eating for extended periods. So, while fasting can be a great tool for health and weight management, it's essential to do it mindfully, paying attention to these tiny but mighty minerals. So, how can we maintain a healthy balance of electrolytes during intermittent fasting? Let's dive in. Maintaining electrolyte balance during fasting is crucial, but how do we achieve it? Well, the answer lies in drinking electrolyte-infused water. You see, when we fast, our body naturally loses electrolytes through processes like sweating and urination. This can lead to an electrolyte imbalance, which may cause symptoms like dehydration, fatigue, and even feelings of hunger. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are electrolytes? Electrolytes are minerals found in our bodies that carry an electric charge. They're responsible for many essential functions, including maintaining fluid balance, regulating nerve and muscle function, and balancing blood pH. When we ingest electrolyte-infused water during fasting, we're essentially replenishing these vital minerals. This ensures that our bodily functions can continue smoothly even when we're not consuming food. One of the key roles of electrolytes during fasting is preventing dehydration. Dehydration can make us feel drained and fatigued, which isn't what we want when we're trying to stick to a fasting schedule. By drinking electrolyte-infused water, we're able to stay hydrated and energetic throughout the day. Another great benefit of maintaining electrolyte balance is that it can help reduce feelings of hunger. This is because electrolytes, particularly sodium, can help maintain a feeling of fullness. So if you're struggling with hunger pangs during fasting, sipping on some electrolyte-infused water might just do the trick. Lastly, electrolytes help maintain our energy levels. They do this by facilitating the transfer of nutrients into our cells and removing waste products. This keeps our cells functioning optimally, helping us feel energetic and focused, even on an empty stomach. So as you can see, maintaining electrolyte balance during fasting is not just beneficial, but essential. It helps prevent dehydration, maintain energy levels, and can even help curb those pesky hunger pangs. And the best part is, it's as simple as drinking some electrolyte-infused water. So, the combination of coffee and electrolytes can be a game changer during intermittent fasting. Let's quickly recap. So, why should you drink coffee and electrolytes during intermittent fasting? Well, we've taken a journey through the world of intermittent fasting today, unraveling the science behind the benefits of coffee and electrolytes in this popular health regimen. Let's do a quick recap. We started by exploring the concept of intermittent fasting, a dietary protocol where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. We then dove into the role of coffee during these fasting periods. As we discovered, coffee isn't just a pick-me-up. It's a powerhouse packed with antioxidants and other healthful compounds that can enhance the benefits of your fast. It can kickstart your metabolism, improve your mental focus, and even promote autophagy, a cellular cleanup process that's triggered by fasting. But we didn't stop at coffee. We ventured into the world of electrolytes, those essential minerals that keep our bodies running smoothly. Electrolytes, as we learned, are critical during a fast. They help maintain hydration, support nerve and muscle function, and balance our body's pH levels. Without adequate electrolyte intake, you might experience symptoms like fatigue, headaches, or muscle cramps during your fasting period. So, the takeaway from all this? Coffee and electrolytes are key players in the intermittent fasting game. Coffee can enhance the fasting-induced metabolic and mental benefits, while electrolytes keep your body balanced and functioning optimally during your fasting window. And remember, everyone's body is different. What works for some might not work for others. It's always important to listen to your body and adjust your fasting regimen accordingly. You might find that a cup of coffee in the morning and an electrolyte-rich drink in the afternoon is just the right balance for you. So there you have it. A cup of joe and a dash of electrolytes could be your secret weapons in maximizing the benefits of your intermittent fasting routine. This simple yet effective combo of coffee and electrolytes can help you make the most out of your intermittent fasting regime, so why not give it a try?